Hello everyone, welcome back. Back on the course of Piers. Quite windy today, so apologies for sound and stuff like that in today's video. We are Bunkers Part 2, so where we left it last time, we both weren't 100%, you know, we made a little bit of progress, but I think we've got some consolidating to do. Today's the day to do that. We're out here on the 15th, let's hit some bunker shots, let's get it nailed. Let's get that low point right behind the ball, let's hit some spinny nippers today.
Spinny nippers.
You did this last time.
Yeah.
It's probably more about sustaining it throughout the session today, isn't it? The practice you're getting today, mate, it's going to stand you in... Oh, a good shot. It's going to stand you instead for your next 30 rounds. Lovely. Do you know that shot there? That's more like what we want to see. So yeah, can you see?
Better, yeah.
With you striking it closer to the ball...
This one, you can see it's already still too far behind.
Yeah, I don't know. I think the first two, you're probably in that range where you get away with it. That third one, though, you look at the height and the trajectory, how it changes. So you move your low point closer to the ball, and then it like pops up. You use your loft a bit better. That was tiny bit behind it, yeah?
Again, getting away with it.
I think today was especially like I sent you a text in where I think we're going to explore the idea.
Steeper.
Yes, go steeper, yes.
The opposite of what I think you should be doing in a bunker.
Yeah, I think if you release it properly, especially with you, but I think there's ranges that you can go. So people will be too shallow, people will be too steep, yeah. Good one. Nice. Still got to release it, that's the trick. So to ensure that you're using the bounce. Because obviously like we saw with that little divot there, if you go steeper, you've got more chance of leading edge digging in and that kind of stuff. Similar kind of thing again. So really get that right hand flicking and really feel like you're exposing that bounce. Have a couple of practice swings where you over-exaggerate it. So let that club overtake a little bit more that way through. There we go. Yeah, that's it. Nearly. On. So, in that last batch of shots, we did get a couple that were a little bit thin, right? As we know from this technique change that we're making, we're trying to get that low point a bit closer to the ball. So I'm not too fussed if you were to move in that direction. The skill now is obviously finding that nice point in between, yes, slightly behind it and just slightly too far in front of it. So, and that's kind of what it is today. And then obviously, there'll be a couple of tips and tricks that I'll give you later on today to show you if we do go too far behind it, how you can use your wedge to get away with it. Because I seem to think in the last session, if you did go a bit too far behind it with your low point, you'd expose a bit too much of that leading edge and get a little bit thinner, do you know what I mean? So, but I'll show you that a bit later on. But for now, it's still finding that sweet spot. Visual for you is, you know when we drew that line last lesson and got you striking through it, it's that, but maybe half an inch before the ball. Yeah? Just a bit too far behind it that time? Yeah. Last batch from this position then, the last batch that we just did was really good, -1 shot. Apart from that, really, really good, yeah. Strike tendencies, today we're noticing that you've done a real good job of moving low point forward to the point where sometimes it's a bit too far forward, yeah, so just reining it back in a touch. Okay, just maybe a little bit too clean. You've got license to go a little bit heavier on these now. Just watch your alignment, you seem to be getting a little bit left, sometimes a little bit too far left. Not too bad. Yeah. Great shot.
Stop dead,
Good one, yeah. Reacting a lot differently on greens now, aren't they? Not too bad. 5 out of 10, 6 out of 10 that one.
Yeah. You'd take it.
Try another one then. We didn't need much more.
So it was on line.
Yeah, same again. Chances. Yes! Get in there.
Took me too, sorry.
Right, so we've just moved to the 14th now. Slightly different bunker shot. Dynamics have changed a little bit as we've got more of a lip. We're still going 58. The pin is quite deep in the green, but I still think that 58 is the right shot for this club. Again, I want you to divert your focus away from now, your strike, and more to holding it, because your strike's in a real good spot, as we just saw on that last shot. So that's your mission now. Yeah. So you see, once it gets that top level, because you've not quite got the height. It's strike-wise, though, I think with that being behind it, that one of those lower shots that we saw last session, weren't it? So, understandable. Good shot. That's much better. Height it came out at, way better. So I did just notice in that last batch of shots, they were going quite low, even with having a 58-degree wedge. Natural tendencies in your golf swing, you'll always tend to twist the loft down to the ground as opposed to up to the sky, which is great for ball striking, but I think if you wanted to add a little bit more loft to this club in a bunker, that's the way to go. So feelings for you now, feel as though the toe is either pointing to the sky or, if anything, slightly more this way. And then as you get up to the top of the backswing, a feeling that I've seen online is that the person says try and feel as though that club face is looking at you, and then mirror it as you strike it, so we've got a wide open club face, and then feel like in your follow through again that club's pointing at you. So if you were to get loft twisted down, leading edge is probably a little bit more exposed in that situation as well, and then from there, you know, that's a good natural follow through, but in a bunker I think it hinders you more than it helps you. So if I were to play one naturally, well, one, when I say naturally for you, where you would twist loft down, so like kind of check the height that it comes out at. Yeah? Now, I'm going to try this method where I really twist the face open and maintain that twist. So there's no point twisting it open here to then lose it later on, yeah? And we'll check, see if we see a height difference. A lot higher, a lot softer, yeah? Let's have a mess around, let's see if we can add it in. Great shot. Got that. That was a good one.
Happy with that one.
Nice that. Right, 16th now, a little short-sided bunker shot. We're going to have a batch of balls out of here, and then we're going to go for a long bunker shot as well. So probably just time-lapse these. Right, well done, young sir. I think we can safely say that we're on our way to adding a couple of tools in the toolbox there. Toolbox bingo. The high, spinny bunker shot, I think we're definitely on our way to...
And then the long scoot and run.
Yeah, the long scoot and run, yeah. I did actually hit the flag on them last set of bunker shots there. I don't know if you saw it in the time lapse or not. But yeah, good that. And we hold one.
And we hold one.
Right.
And probably could hold 2 or 3 more.
I think so. Might have had a lip out. There were one close on 14 as well, weren't they? Wicked. See you in the next one. Later.